YouTube, it's your boy Above Average Cody coming at you with everything you need to know about Season 1 of Black Ops 6 that just dropped today. Now, I'll be honest, not a ton dropped initially. It doesn't feel like there's all that much you have to dive into here with the initial release of Season 1, but I really like how they're doing it. They're actually spreading out all the content, and likely for a couple reasons. First off, if they were to drop all the skins and maps, Warzone, and ranked all in the same day, guys, I guarantee you nothing would work because that's what Call of Duty likes to do. Not only that, but Call of Duty really has it down by like spreading out all of these additions to the game because you get the players hyped and get them on for the release. You get the players hyped and get them on for the Warzone drop. You get them on for the ranked drop. You get them on for the mid-season upload. It feels like it's just a non-stop barrage of content, and they really know their audience, and the audience is absolutely gobbling it up, me included. Now, guys, when you first log on to Season 1 here, I'll be honest with you, it almost sent my PC into outer space. Not only did my graphics settings reset to way higher than I normally run them, but also the opening video was trying to play while also it was trying to preload shaders here on PC, and it did not do anything. The opening movie was freezing. It was still playing the audio. I swear my PC was about to explode. I did update drivers right before opening the update, so that could have had something to do with it, but it was pretty crazy trying to open everything, and the preloading shaders on this game is just abysmal. You cannot do anything until you are 100% done with it. Now, as for actual content, guys, I feel like you will not be surprised with how absolutely insane the store already is. You have $15 bundles, you got $25 bundles, you've got $30 bundles, which I am actually guilty of actually purchasing, and that is the Mastercraft Draconic Force pack. Not only do you get the brand new SOG with this insane skin or whatever they call blueprint on it, guys, but you also get this insane operator skin for West Point and all this other stuff in it. Although it is $30, and I really want to say that's a super duper cringe price, but that's really the going price of these gigantic bundles nowadays. And also I already had 1900 COD points, so I only bought the $10 COD point bundle to get it, so I did not actually spend $30. It'll come to bite me when it's time to get another battle pass, but it is what it is. So the store is popping, guys. You get a lot of stuff, and it's nice to see these crazy cosmetics for two reasons. One, normally we are waiting 1, 2, even 3 months to get some cool bundles into the game. Normally we don't get cosmetics that quickly. And second, guys, there's a pretty good variety, and the battle pass is pretty nice. The UI, the new UI is not that bad. You go page by page instead of that stupid like map you had to funnel through last time, and it's just kind of nice to see, guys. Obviously everything costs money, and that's kind of sad to see, but we're very much in the era of Fortnite and Apex and very unrealistic things. If you want to play a realistic game, go play a military simulator, because Call of Duty, this is just what it needs to be now, and sadly they're not going to give you all the coolest stuff for free. So that's just modern gaming in a nutshell, guys. Now, some actual important gameplay relevant things, guys. Let's talk about the maps. We already know the core maps in Black Ops 6 really suck, and we got 3 brand new maps on launch here, guys. The first one I'll go over is the Face-Off map, which I cannot remember the name of it. It starts with an H. I think it's Heirloom. I really like it for a face-off map. Now, it's small, it's contained, and it is very simple. There's no verticality. There's a cool little, like, twisty piece of art, because it's like an art room in the center of the map. And it's not too bad. It plays very basic, and they didn't try to do too much with it. And I think that's not only what this game needs, but that's really what Face-Off needed, because the Face-Off maps, guys, like Stakeout, if you've played Stakeout, it's an experience, guys. Next up is Extraction. Same problems I have with Extraction is the problems I have with every other map in this game. It is way too big for no reason. There are way too many routes wrapping around the map for no reason. And there's the only thing they did good is there's one little close quarters area on one side of the map, but the other side of the map, forget about it. If you don't have an assault rifle, a sniper rifle, don't even try to go that way. It is absolutely unplayable, and I just don't love maps like that where I feel like I have to run one gun or the other, and it leads to people just sitting in their spawn, sniping across the map, and it is just not fun to play at all. Now, the final map is Hideout, which is a very basic, like, training facility type map, but the map feels fantastic gameplay-wise, guys. played a hard point on it. It just feels like a classic Treyarch map. There's some vertical routes that you can go through, but there's not so much verticality where you're looking up at every window trying to figure out where you're getting shot from. It just feels like a very basic Call of Duty map, and that's just what this game needs, guys. They need to stop trying to do way too much on this game. And the only downside with the maps is Hacienda is actually coming later in the season. I did not know that. For some reason, I thought it was launching with Season 1. There's actually a lot more maps and things, perks, everything, you name it, kill streaks coming throughout the season. So there's going to be nonstop content coming right up till the mid-season, guys. Now let's talk a little bit about the weapons, guys. The SOG, as you remember from Black Ops 4, and the Krig, as you remember from Cold War. Two amazing guns, and the SOG feels amazing. You can be a movement demon with this weapon, which is exactly how I remember it, which is great. I will say, it's not too overpowered, which is kind of nice. Sure, the movement's very fast, but it definitely balances out in terms of it can be a hit marker machine if you are not aiming for the upper chest or the head, guys. But I really, really like the gun. It can still be a laser beam. The iron sights are really good, and obviously you can get this sick blueprint if you buy the $30 bundle. So the SOG feels really, really great. Now the Krig, I have not used yet, guys, but with how overpowered and good the ARs are in this game, I'm expecting it to be more of the same, on par with all the other ARs. I saw some people using it in-game, and I absolutely love the iron sights on it, which is great because iron sights on an assault rifle is really underrated because most of the time, they're bad. So if we can get one with some really good iron sights where I feel like I can pub stomp and not have to run a reflex or something on it, I just think that'd be absolutely phenomenal because you don't, again, often see good iron sights anymore on guns. On top of that, guys, there is a ton of weapon adjustments that were done. I'm not going to list them off the top of my head because I want to talk a little bit about Warzone to cap off the video, but they adjusted, it seems like, just about everything in some way, shape, or form. The only one I remember is they adjusted the damage on assault rifles so that they all one hit in hardcore, which is kind of how it should be. You shouldn't be getting hit markers with a gun that powerful in hardcore mode. But it's nice to see they're already adjusting, listening to feedback, and just fixing things immediately. Do not leave something broken till after Christmas time, guys. That is abysmal, and the best news is the gunplay is already pretty balanced. So if they can adjust it and get it better, because it's not perfect, I think that's a massive W, and it's just going to keep making the gunplay, the game, and all the gameplay better from launch, which was already pretty good in my opinion. And now, guys, I'll cap off talking a little bit about Warzone. I have not been a big Warzone player since they kind of ruined the OG Verdansk, which is actually going to be coming. Now, Warzone is pretty much exactly the same. The only thing you get here is Resurgence Area 99, a new map here. You can play any configuration from solos to quads, and it is, of course, Resurgence, so it's the respawn mode. The map is a little bit bigger than most of the Resurgence maps, and there's not quite as much going on the map, which I think is a massive W because it kind of brings the strategic gameplay a little bit of a regular size Warzone map. It's not that big, but it is bigger than like the Alcatraz one and things like that, but it also is still very fast-paced. It is very easy to find enemies if you want to play for kills, and it's just good, guys. But I'll be real with you, it's the same. Don't expect any massive gameplay changes. The only difference is, of course, the weapons. It's going to be a lot of fun finding what classes work and which ones don't. I set up an AK and just a Jackal class because the Jackal was kind of frying. But it seems like you find a lot of good loot quickly, too, so the gameplay just feels, it's fast, it's smooth, and then I believe we're getting a new Warzone map down the road here in Season 1. I've heard Verdansk is coming back. I can't confirm that because I don't follow the Warzone news too closely, but it'll be nice to see it just kind of get back to where it used to be, because I'm not going to say they ruined Warzone because Warzone is still very good and also very popular, but it just, I miss the old Verdansk map. They killed it with that. They changed it a lot. The weapons got confusing. And make no mistake, there's still going to be a crap ton of guns. I think I saw something like there's going to be like 140 guns in Warzone or something like that, guys. Which might get a little bit crazy. But right now, it seems pretty okay. I had no complaints. I'm not saying I'm going to get back on the Warzone grind, but it was okay for the time that I played it. I didn't notice any issues or anything like that. And that's kind of it. I mean, it's just a new map, guys. But that's pretty much everything I want to talk about with Season 1 so far. My honest thoughts are, it's just good, man. Activision's doing it good this year. I mean, the game launched probably as complete as a game has felt. I've already said that a lot. We got a new Warzone map today. We got a lot of other little nuggets, the maps, the guns, the battle pass, things like that. And then, of course, we already have ranked coming in 6 days and 22 hours from the time of recording this video, guys. They are just absolutely just shoveling coal onto the fire with this content, and I really think that's what you have to do. At this point on the yearly cycle, it's not enough just to make one good game and just be like, there you go, we did it, guys, good game, enjoy it. You really have to just keep funneling content, and that's really the only way to keep players interested in your game at this point with our tiny little attention spans. And I think this one's a W, but again, curb your expectations. When you get on the game, it doesn't feel like as much there as there normally is to play. Obviously, you have new playlists, Season 1 Mosh Pit, where you can get the new maps, gunfights here, Ransack. There's a lot of other things that I left out in the video. I just wanted to cover the main stuff that frankly, I was most excited for, and the things that are probably the shiniest and newest to everybody playing Black Ops 6. But alright, guys, that's just for me. Subscribe to the channel, not the video. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on the video. Leave a comment. Share all your thoughts on Black Ops 6 and Season 1. And are you excited for what else is coming in Season 1? And then finally, guys, channel memberships and super thanks. If you'd like support monetarily, I promise I won't buy any more packs in the store with the money. But alrighty, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next one, guys.